Welcome everybody to the Jordy Mac Show, brought to you by MaxLawns.com. For all your lawn maintenance needs, check out MaxLawns.com. Fall cleanups, they may have passed, they may not have, depending on if it's snowing out. It snowed earlier last week, but who knows? Who knows what comes with Edmonton's weather pattern. But if you need anything, lawn, snow, fall and spring cleanup, check out MaxLawns.com. Serving Strathcona County, Fort Sask, everywhere like that. So let's get into today's episode. It is a Tuesday. It was Remembrance Day yesterday, so said might as well give everybody a day to remember and stuff like that. So might as well just get into the latest episode of the Jordy Mac Show. So I want to start with talking about Connor McDavid.
Connor?
Wow. At the start of last week, we didn't know what his ETA was. We said, we thought he was going to be injured for a while. Yeah, he came back last week.
Out of nowhere. It was like
He came back on Wednesday.
Yep.
And he got injured the week before. He was supposed to be out like 2-3 weeks. He was out for just over a week. Yeah, that makes no sense. This guy is superhuman. As I was in the EST chat talking, who will come back sooner, Dustin Nielsen or Connor McDavid? Turns out it was Connor McDavid. Chauncey, what's your thoughts on that?
Felt like WWE storyline to me.
Hell yeah, it did. Speaking of WWE storyline, the OG Bloodline is back in full swing, like tippity top. Not just the Usos and Roman. No, Sami frickin' Zayn. Yeah, they've reunited. It's gonna be War Games. It's gonna be War Games. New Bloodline versus Old Bloodline. What's your thoughts on that?
Survivor Series, as mentioned in the past, I am a big fan of the traditional style Survivor Series matches, but I'm intrigued to see where this storyline with the Bloodline and the Old Bloodline. I'm interested to see where this goes. So we'll see what happens.
They've actually been looking for a fifth man on Raw. They asked Seth Rollins. He said no. Then Solo approached him, and he said, "There's nothing more than that I would want than to beat up Roman Reigns. But there's one more thing that I wouldn't do, and that is team with a wannabe Roman Reigns." That's what he said to Solo. So looks like Seth Rollins.
So who's the fifth member?
Now the match is like officially announced. The posters are out, so I don't actually think there is a fifth member.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
There's been the 4 on the poster, so I don't think there is actually a fifth member for each team.
I'm not worried about the poster.
Yeah, of course.
Right? The poster is the poster is the poster. It doesn't matter. What I'm thinking is either A, they're gonna have somebody, someone from outside the organization come, or like, okay, so let's break it down. Who are the members of the OG Bloodline right now? You have the Usos, Roman Reigns, and Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Okay. Now, who's the members of the new Bloodline? There's
Solo,
the Tongans,
and Jacob Fatu.
Okay, so that's 4.
Yeah.
So 4 on 4. Okay. Well, where does Rock fit in?
I don't think he's going to be in the match.
Are you for real?
Not yet.
No, he's coming.
He's coming after the match. That's what I'm calling.
He's going to insert himself somehow into the storyline.
Definitely, but it's going to be right after War Games ends.
You think so?
I'm CM Punk style.
You willing to put the title on the line?
I am willing to put the title on the line.
Okay, I'm telling you right now. Wait, you don't even know. Sure, I'll bet.
Okay, what are you talking about here?
I'm telling you right now, mark my words, live and in living color, The Rock will be in this match in some capacity before the match ends. He's willing to put his title on the line, saying it's not going to happen.
I am.
Okay, here it is, right here.
And this, let's just get this straight. If you win predictions for Survivor Series, but this bet is still going on, and The Rock doesn't insert himself, I get the title back.
No, that's the only prediction I'm doing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's the only prediction I'm doing.
This is the WWE Predictions
Yep.
Championship.
And I
the
made
show.
a prediction.
We do the whole show.
This
is on top of the whole show.
You can go and predict the whole show all you want. That's the only prediction I'm making.
Let's say this. This is for that Rock prediction.
Not solidarity. Sorry.
So you're taking away an episode from the fans then?
No.
Wow. Wow. Shanzi's a heel now. He's a heel now.
I'm going full heel Shanzi.
We're going to start booing you.
You boo me all you want. That just makes me stronger. I'm telling you, The Rock is going to insert himself.
I don't think so. Actually, well, I do think he's going to insert himself after the match. Okay, let's get into the NHL here tonight. There is Oilers, Islanders tonight. Big game. So what are you thinking? What's the lines looking like here?
Oilers, Islanders tonight should be interesting. Just for the simple fact that we got Matt Barzal on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And Alexander Romanov, which is one of their better defenders on the shelf. So, I mean, here's the problem. When the Islanders come to town, they're an ugly team to play against. But the Oilers, they always play down to their competition, and it's kind of frustrating. So here's my prediction. I'm going to say it's going to be 3-2 overtime. Oilers win.
Ooh, okay.
That's my prediction.
Okay. I'm going to say, man, the records, they're very close. Oilers are 7-7-1. Islanders are 6-6-3. I think that the Oilers are going to win in regulation on an empty netter, though. It's going to be like, they're going to be winning, but the Islanders are going to have like a stretch for like about 10 minutes.
So what's the goal differential? Come on.
I'm going to say a 3-2 Oilers win on an empty I'm going to say 4-3 Oilers win on an empty netter. It's going to be 3-2, 10 minutes. There's going to be no goals at all.
You think the Oilers are going to put up 4 goals?
Here's why. I think they're going to put up 3 normal goals and then 1 on an empty netter.
All right.
The Islanders are going to pull their goalie to try to tie it to go to overtime, and they're not going to be able to.
And this is the way it's probably going to go because Connor McDavid is Connor McDavid. It's going to be a 6-2 drubbing of the Islanders. Connor's going to get his 5 points, put the 1,000 behind him, and look forward to getting this team back into playoff contention. Because that's what Connor McDavid does. Because he just came off an injury where all of a sudden he says he's out for 2 to 3 weeks and he's out for 2 to 3 games.
So all these teams are being like, oh, it's going to be an easy win against the Oilers because they don't have McDavid.
If I was a betting site, I'd be pissed. Just throwing that out there. This is full heel Shanzi coming out. If I was a betting site, I'd be pissed at Connor McDavid. I'd be pissed at the NHL because they put this 2 to 3 week situation out, whether it be the team doctor. I don't know who it is, but if I was a betting site, I'd be pissed. But we can also make money on it. So now, let's do the Oilers make the playoffs?
How about we put that?
What's the date today? It is November 12th, 2024, and I'm saying the Oilers missed the playoffs by 1 point. I'm putting the predictions title on the line.
Are you insane?
Nope.
After going to the Stanley Cup Finals last year, losing in Game 7, to everything being screwy. It's the NHL. What do you expect? You're telling me the Oilers are going to be out of the playoffs by 1 point.
I'm thinking.
So if it's what if I will agree with you, but only if your bet is correct. If this says 2 points, if they're out of the playoffs by 2 points, no, I still win.
They still miss the playoffs.
How about this? Let's make a deal. we make an NHL prediction. This is the WWE Predictions Championship. Let's make an NHL Predictions Championship, and that's what we will do it for.
I'm going to take you one step further, and we're going to start calling this right here the Jordy Mac Show Predictions Championship.
Can be held at any time.
Done.
Okay, you've heard it here. The Jordy Mac Show Predictions Champion. It can be bets. It can be show predictions. Like, I'm still going to do my Survivor Series picks for who's going to win. This guy, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do anything. Heel Shanzi right here.
No. Zero desire.
The Rock bet. So, you win on the Rock bet, which it's not going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It won't. Also, what a double turn.
I mean,
What a double turn. I guess I'm a face champion now. So we're going to say this. Jordy Mac Show Predictions Champion. I'm a cowardly champion. I don't care. I'm going to try to back out of stuff for this time. Any bets can go on this. Shanzi, if you want to challenge me, even if any of our guests want to challenge us, Beef Nips, Josh Clausen, Kent Morrison, even Lieutenant Eric can do it. Who knows? Anybody.
Let's
Even
go.
my dog could challenge me.
I'm not his dog.
No, my dog out in the back. So, let's see how this goes from here.
All right. As of posting this episode, there's been a trade in the NHL, and Lars Eller, former Edmonton Oil King, is heading back to the Washington Capitals from the Pittsburgh Penguins for a third-round pick.
That's a big one.
That is a big one. Actually, I like Lars Eller. He's a gritty player. It's a 2025 fifth-round pick and a 2027 third-round pick.
That's
as per the NHL on X. Interesting.
one little question for you.
Yeah.
If either of our predictions are right for this Oilers game,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean we get the predictions championship?
100%.
But if none of our predictions are right, so like if we don't win in overtime or if we don't win 4-2, then the predictions championship stays with me. Let's say that.
Sure.
Let's do that. Okay. That's the deal. So that will be let's lay out the ground rules for this predictions championship.
Sounds good, champ.
Yeah. Okay. Number 1. It can be any time, any place, or any prediction, any time. If I, of course, accept the match, which usually I will. Now, we will say that if neither of our predictions are right and something from left field happens, or it just doesn't happen, either of our things doesn't happen, it stays with the current champion. And number 3, we will be doing, let's say, we will have to do at least 3 or let's say the big 4 pay-per-views. We will do prediction shows for WWE.
I disagree.
Big 4 pay-per-views: Mania, SummerSlam, Rumble, and Survivor Series.
Sure. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's not bore the people with these silly rules. Let's get on to some more pressing news. Friday, in front of 80,000 at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, home of NFL's Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, that's my guy. That's my guy. He's going to
Personally,
get
I'm
absolutely decimated by Mike Tyson.
Personally,
How? I'll ask you what you think in a second, but full heel Sean.
Hey, I'm the host of this show. I'm the champion. You cannot say whatever the hell you want. Come on my show, rant about this. No, I'm going to speak on this topic.
All right.
Your host will speak on this topic. Your champion will speak on this topic.
Speak on, Your Highness.
Are you going to talk to me like that? Okay. Personally, I'm more of a Logan Paul fan myself, but Mike Tyson's going to absolutely demolish Jake Paul. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on this.
You interrupted an epic rant of the year that could have even mimicked a Tom Gazzola style Esty.
Could care
For
less about
that, sir, man.
you. You want to be the heel? You got to take the heel stuff. Okay.
Let's reset.
You got to
Jake
take
Paul.
the heel heat.
Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Now, let me just set the stage. Mike Tyson is a stone cold assassin in the ring. This guy murders people in the ring. Not figuratively, not legit.
He bit somebody's ear off.
He's crazy. Crazy doesn't go away. It doesn't. Once you're crazy, you're crazy. It doesn't just, I'm not crazy today. No, you're crazy. Yes, you can rein it in. Yes, you can, be civil. But this he's crazy. Once he gets in the ring, he's a completely different animal. Jake Paul has no idea. The only way that this is going to turn into anything less than a crappy spectacle is if it's a real fight. And I doubt it's going to be a real fight. So I feel like this is a giant money grab. And I'm kind of frustrated, but at the same time, I'm super intrigued. So you got me. Here's what I have to say. And this is where it stands. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is like some young punk walking down the street, poking this old man. And eventually the old man turns around and clobbers him. And the young fella's like, what just happened? I have no idea. Why did that guy beat me up? You know why. You poked the old man enough times. What do they call it? Old man strength?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Mike Tyson, if this is a legit fight, is going to decimate this young man. He is going to show him why he was the baddest man on the planet for so many years. That's all I have to say. What's your predictions for the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson?
Wins by knockout.
I agree.
And we're not going to put the title on the line because it's not worth this piece of
it's a wash.
Crap fight. We already know it's going to be Mike Tyson. First round, first minute, win by knockout.
Nah, I don't know first minute.
No, Mike Tyson, automatic win by knockout. Because they are allowing knockouts in this.
So. If you want to throw in a actual prediction, if this is a legit fight and there's no, back alley money on it, I'm telling you right now, Mike Tyson, middle third round. Here's the thing. Mike Tyson is also a smart businessman. Come under the tutelage of Don King. Don King is probably the smartest boxing promoter in history. And I'm telling you right now, if there's any dignity left, Mike Tyson is going to win middle of the third round because he's a businessman. Everyone's going to be pissed if Jake Paul walks in and Mike Tyson walks up, wallops him, and it's over. It's happened.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But there's a lot of money riding on this.
Did you hear that they actually took off a minute of the rounds? It's actually 3 2-minute rounds. So I actually heard from a lot of people that are in boxing, and they say it's actually a tough change from when you go from 3-minute rounds to 2-minute rounds. Because it screws up your time perception and everything like that. So I don't know. I think Mike Tyson's going to be an automatic win. Didn't this guy go to jail?
Oh, yeah.
He went to prison.
Well, he was charged.
Still.
For sexual assault, rape.
Still.
Convicted.
This guy is absolutely insane. One of the greatest boxers of all time. What has Jake Paul ever done? Fought, random people.
He's got he's got a 9-1 record with 6 KOs. But Mike Tyson has a 50-0 record or 50-6 record with 44 KOs.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's on Netflix, eh?
That's I want to touch on that. This is going to be.
So is this a pay-per-view? Or is it just on Netflix?
I think it's live. It's kind of like the Tom Brady roast.
So do you have to pay for it?
No, it's included in your Netflix subscription.
So we can watch it on Friday.
Yes.
Okay. So we got a 70-inch TV sitting on my wall. We're going to be watching this fight with popcorn, maybe a couple pops.
Maybe a bag of chips.
Let us know in the comments what you think about this fight. You think it's a legit fight, or is it just a money grab, or is it a little bit of both? Let us know who you think's going to win. I want to hear from you. Hit up the comments section.
Hell yeah.
What else you want to talk about,
I want
kid?
to say this. First of all, it's host.
Sorry, host.
Sorry.
My bad.
Sham. I wanted to say that this is actually this is going to be a good test for Netflix to actually have like a live event, sporting event, because of course WWE is coming up on Netflix, and yeah, I think it's just going to be a good test for them to see how I guess it works, because and also for WWE, I want to say this because they've always had back at all the channels producing the shows and choosing what to put out there. Now it's going to be them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is just the host, live streaming it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to do anything. So WWE is going to have to put out their own commercials and everything like that. Before it was Sportsnet, USA, Fox putting out their commercials, CW. Now it's going to be just WWE itself.
Right.
But it's going to be, for a little bit, it's going to be a little bit weird in Canada because for SmackDown and NXT, it's going to be different because I think it's just going to be a telecast of just like taking the live broadcast from CW and USA for SmackDown and NXT, just putting it on Netflix. Of course, for Raw, it's going to be different, but I don't know. I can't wait to see what they do.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay, well...
so we talked about Connor. Talked about Oilers Islanders tonight, 7 p.m. Rogers Place. If you're there, hit us up.
We're going to be there. I'm already in my gear.
What else?
WWE. That was a Crown Jewel. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
When is War Games?
November 30th.
November 30th? Okay.
In Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay.
It's going to be I can't wait. That show is going to be great. Yeah.
All right.
What's your thoughts on that?
I think it'll be good, and we'll probably have a predictions show at some point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in the meantime,
that was a good episode. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. In the meantime.
Yeah. And in between time.
Stay classy, everybody.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Full heel, Sean.